This is a Harry Potter / Mario fic. There's teen content. The adult warnings include a ruined childhood and bad jokes. I hope you enjoy. Harry Potter, now the man, who lived, sat in his new living room awaiting his visitor. He glanced around the room, making sure all of his knickknacks were in place, and assuring himself that Hedwig was locked away in her cage. He did not want his guest to have to be greeted by a screeching owl. Harry was already nervous to be in his first apartment, but since he had just turned 19, he felt that it was the right time to establish a livelihood away from his beloved community. This was his year of adventure, as Ginny had left him for another man. That other man was Severus Snape. He reached for his phone in reflex, but he knew he wouldn't have a new text message. Well, the timeliness of the profession must have something to do with this. Harry sighed, and Hedwig hooted in response. After an eternity, he heard the rapping on his door. Harry, not being very graceful, quickly got up from his seat and then immediately tripped on his feet. Hold on. I'm just adjusting something, Harry stammered. He paused by the door to hear his guest. Oh, you'll be adjusting something all right, chuckled the voice from the door. He grabbed the door handle and started to laugh. Oh, Mario, your jokes are so cheesy. It's because I'm Italian. Harry opened the door to be greeted by Mario, who threw his arms around the younger gentleman and planted a kiss on Harry's cheek. Oh, hello, I'm so happy to see you, Mari. Harry, please don't use my pet name. You know how I feel about that. Harry frowned. But, I think it's a good nickname. Young sir, I am a 43-year-old man who has no use for nicknames anymore. That time is behind me. Mario let go of Harry and walked over to the couch. So, what's on the menu tonight? Dinner and a movie? Knitting? Luigi kart? Oh, I forgot something. Harry took out his wand from his pocket and said, Accio rose wine. Mario arched his eyebrows. Well then, I guess we'll have a magical night indeed. Harry grabbed the wine from the air and replied, Why, Mario, you muggle you. Harry tackled Mario onto the couch, and the night proceeded to be magical for the both of them. Chapter 2. Deck the halls with more than holly. It came upon a midnight clear. Oh man, did it ever. Mario's beautiful baritone vibrato ceased when he heard Harry add that comment to his solo. Have you ever just tried not to crack jokes, even when it was pertinent to the situation? Harry paused for a moment and looked at the holly in his hand. No. Well, maybe you should take a moment to appreciate the song, rather than our adventures in the boudoir. After ending that sentence with a clip, Mario left to grab the decorations from the storage closet. Harry finished hanging the holly across the fireplace, and he looked into the mirror that was hanging above the mantel. He felt a little hurt that Mario had reacted so adversely to his joke. Maybe he was too young for Mario. It probably wasn't his time to enjoy the company of a much more mature man. He had entertained the idea of asking for a break, but he just wasn't the sort of person to end a relationship. All of his other relationships had been ended for him. Harry, would you like to help me with the decorations outside? Yelled Mario from the front door. Sure, Mario, hold on. Let me grab my wand. He broke his gaze from the mirror and grabbed his wand off of the coffee table. The two men were bent over trying to untangle the mass of Christmas lights, and both did not hear the footsteps of a third party approach them. Brother! Mario looked up, because he immediately recognized that voice. Luigi, I'm so glad to see you. How is college going? The two men embraced. Harry could see the sleeves of a green shirt, but could not see the new man. Harry raised his eyebrows. He had no idea who this was. Mario had never told him that he had a brother. Feeling a little left out of the picture, Harry decided to let his presence be known. Yeah, hello there, said Harry rather awkwardly. The man in the green sleeves sidestepped, and Harry was able to see that this person was actually a thin young man. He happened to be taller than Mario, and it took Harry all of the discipline he had to keep from laughing. "Yo, Mario, you need to introduce me to your friend." Luigi playfully punched Mario in the arm as he finished his sentence. "Ah, yes, sorry, this is Harry. He is a wizard who is studying defense against the dark arts at the local university here." Mario didn't even pass a glance at Harry while he said this. "Oi, Harry, nice to meet you. I'm Luigi, Mario's younger brother. I'm transferring to the college around here. Maybe you could show me around." Luigi reached out to shake Harry's hand. Harry gleefully accepted Luigi's hand and said, "Sure thing, Luigi. I'd love to show you around." Mario finished hanging the lights across the rail and turned to speak to his brother. "Hey, Luigi, I need to pick up a few things at the grocery store. Are you cool to stay here?" "Yeah, man, is it okay with Harry? I mean, dude, it's his apartment." Luigi raised an eyebrow as if to show his brother he was being a bit rude. "Luigi, I don't mind. I can tell you about the area." Harry felt relieved to have someone else's company that wasn't Mario's. "All right, guys, I'll be back in a bit." Mario started to walk around the corner of the street and then disappeared past a lamppost. "All right, then Harry, fuck it. Dude, you're hot. Why are you with my brother?" stammered Luigi. Harry's breath caught in his throat. Luigi, that's pretty forward." "Well, actually, I was thinking I need to end it with your brother. He's a bit..." Luigi decided to finish Harry's thought. "I see, man. You mean cold, frigid, lack of emotion, and an asshole. Not to mention, he's way too old for you. Were you experimenting or something?" "No, Luigi. I mean, look, it's complicated. Wait, are you gay too?" Luigi quietly answered, "Yeah." Chapter 3. The Storm Approaches. Luigi looked physically ill when he answered Harry. He leaned on the paint-chipped railing and sighed rather loudly. I just haven't really told Mario. I haven't actually dated a guy yet, so he will probably just think I'm trying to copy him or some shit." Harry took his hand and adjusted his glasses, and then tucked his other arm to his side to seem less intimidating. "Hey, you know your brother is a bit of a prick. Fuck, I just told you I'm thinking to be breaking up with him rather soon. So you shouldn't have to worry about what he thinks." Luigi inspected the young man. Harry's green eyes intrigued him, and he loved the way his coal-black hair was messy. Luigi needed to distract himself from Harry's good looks, so he turned to admire a passing car. Yeah, when's that happening?" Luigi could feel the sweat cascading down his back. He felt that he was being a bit brash, but he didn't care. I was thinking tomorrow or something. It's near Christmas, so it would be a dick move to wait any longer." The youthful black-haired man shrugged. After running a loose thread from his shirt between his fingers, Harry decided to look at Luigi. He found it odd that Luigi was so focused on the relationship between him and Mario. "Hey, Luigi, I know it might be a bit weird that I'm talking to you about breaking up with your brother, but we could still, hang out." Harry managed to hide the awkward pauses of uncertainty from his voice. The sun was casting a warm, dim glow, and it occurred to Harry that it would soon be time to turn on the Christmas lights. Luigi stepped away from the post and tilted his head towards the ground. His green Converse shoes were a bit ragged, but it was more appealing to look at them than to stare a love interest directly in the eye. "That sounds like a good time, man. I really hope we can hang out. I don't have Friday classes, so we can meet up then." "I don't have Friday classes either, so, we should go to the game room and get our game on." After hearing Harry's proposal, Luigi lifted his head so he could respond. But at that moment, Harry turned on the Christmas lights. The lawn was filled with colorful Muggle magic. The twinkling lights reminded Harry of his time at Hogwarts, and how he had tried to capture that through the Christmas lights. Running through the yard was a train made of golden lights, and the trees had lights that flickered in a waterfall effect. Luigi was taken over by the beautiful display, and he needed to make sure Harry understood how much he wanted Harry to break up with his brother. In one fluid motion, he pivoted to face Harry, and he braced his hands against the gray siding of the apartment, enclosing Harry. They were only inches away from one another, and Luigi leaned in to give Harry what could only be described as a handshake that could only be completed with their mouths. After 30 seconds, Luigi backed away and relaxed his stance against the wall. Luigi, Harry's voice tapered to a whisper. I have too much respect to do this to your brother. I hope you understand. Luigi pushed himself off the wall and placed one hand in his back pocket while he kept the other hand busy running it through his hair. When nervous, he relapsed into his Brooklyn tough guy poses. Yeah, man, I get it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be coming on to you like that. He slowly walked over to the post he originally stood against. Luigi, this doesn't mean no. Harry followed to where Luigi was standing, and he gently placed his hand on Luigi's shoulder and gave it a squeeze. The thin man in green smirked and turned around to offer Harry his hand. Let's shake on it. Just as the two men clasped each other's hands, Mario called out to the dude gentleman. Well, I'm glad you made a new friend, Luigi.